Alright, this is the start of day one. It should be a pretty easy day, although this locked gate on Horseshoe Meadows Road is out about a mile and a half. That's all good. In the shade, it's 25 degrees, so I'm a little cold. Should be a pretty easy day. I'm going to try to do Smatko and Trail Peak, which aren't currently visible. Well, and maybe three others just kind of over here. In fact, it's poking out and very back. Might be one of them, they're unnamed, but I'm shivering, so I should probably start. So I started off completely the wrong direction. I'm now headed the right way. I took a 180 through this meadow, which has nothing but, well, not nothing but that's ice. Oh, my fingers are so cold. Good times. All right, first peak of the day, only about 1.3 miles in. It's Last Chance Peak, unofficially named, Peak 10260, I think. Quick one, although it took me like 50 minutes to get here. How sad is that? Anyway, Langley, there right in the center. Let's see, Cirque there, so that makes that Cottonwood Pass. That must be Smatko Peak then, and then that would be Trail Peak. So I'm going to try to do those two today. But my next objective is up here, right next to the sun, the lower right, and then I'll do another peak behind that. And then just do this loop around here and then go back down this valley to my car, which I can see the road right there. So my car is probably straight down there. And it's also, I'm now basically, I'm not quite in a t-shirt because I'm not wearing a t-shirt today, but it's thin and I'm warm. So much for my cold weather. That didn't last long. All right, so I just came off the first peak. This is Last Chance Meadow with, I think, Trail Peak in the background. Just in the sun there, and I'm gonna go up this, which I don't know if you can tell, it's kind of steep, but I'm in a pretty good mood, so I don't really mind, although it is the first peak of the day. But I just love the bite in the air, at least when I'm in the shade. In the sun, it's relatively warm, but it doesn't look like, well, this must be a false summit. I don't know how much higher it is. Well, it's 1,000, but I have to go up at about 1,000 feet. But the map didn't make it look like there was a false summit, so. But maybe I also didn't look at it too quickly, or too thoroughly. Anyway, time to head up. Oh, and I forgot to add, I'm a few steps away in Last Chance Meadow. Anytime I get to one of these meadows so far, it's just ice. So I have to be kind of careful around some of it because it's been slippery. All right, onward and upward. All right, I'm almost to peak 10940. Just wanted to give a sense of the environment. Going up that slope that I thought was steep wasn't hard. Now I'm just walking along a nice smooth ridge. Obviously, I'm out of breath. I'm not acclimatized, not out of shape, but this is a really nice environment. And then again, off there towards Langley. All right, here's the summit block. Looks like it might be class 2. Right up the center there. And I have no idea about the other side. All right, let's give it a go. All right, I made it to the summit of peak 10940. It's just a lovely day. So the Owens Valley out there with the Inyo Mountains. And here's the next peak. It's unnamed. I think it's List of John has it as peak, what was it, like 11,100, I think. This is Mua or Moi. I actually don't know how to say that. Probably obvious. Alancha right there. Templeton's out here somewhere. I'm not 100% sure where. I know that's Kern Peak, which I was hoping to go to, but I can't because that area is closed because of a non-existent fire. That's Trail Peak, Smatko Peak, Cottonwood Pass, Cirque, and Langley. So, and then here, Horseshoe Meadow, and the parking lot is down in there. That was all fenced off, or the gate was closed, so I couldn't go there. Anyway, I'm just gonna go back this way. It's about a mile away to get that peak. That should be, beyond easy. Then I'll just easily traverse through here along this ridge, I think, and then just go up to Trail Peak. And then figure out what to do from there. I might just walk, straight between them, or get on the trail. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably just walk straight between them, then pick up the trail at Cottonwood Pass and head back to my car. And I don't know. Hopefully, not have too much daylight left. I'm on the way to peak 11,100, and I'd forgotten just how cruisy the terrain can be around here. I'm up on the, we can call it a ridge, but broad, flat slope. Just heading that way to the high point, where I think I'll have a view of the Owens Valley. We'll see if that's true. So I'm on peak 11,100 per list of John, and this is a great view. I mean, the weather is just perfect. It's actually a little warm in the sun. Well, I wore 200 weight wool, long sleeve, and it's not thick, but still too warm. T-shirt would be absolutely perfect right now. It's probably in like the low 50s maybe. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, Owens, I should go back here. So Langley again. Owens Valley, the India Mountains in the background, Death Valley way out behind it. Probably can see Telescope Peak, except I don't know which one it is. Oh, and then I'm not sure when, but I think this is Timosea, Timosea Peak. Don't know how to say it. And there's an unnamed peak there. I may or may not do those from the road right around there, I think. Either, I don't know when. Maybe when I leave here, I'm not sure. But this is just a cool view of the Owens Valley. Oops, I'm getting it crooked. With Mua and Alancha behind. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy some food, a little snack, and get to hiking. That'll probably be the end of my cell service for the day, unless for some reason I get it on top of trail, but it's all good. I have no real reason to take this video other than I've never seen Langley looking this cool. I think I usually see it from other angles. Too bad my zoom's not better. What a neat peak. Anyway, I'm just headed there to Trail Peak, right in the center-ish. Wait, is that Trail Peak? Oh, no. There's Trail Peak. Sorry, that was Smatko Peak. I'm on my way to Mulkey Pass, and I noticed there's a trail here. I'm kind of curious, I don't know if it's like a pack trail or where it's going. This way there's a place called Dutch Meadow, but there's a trail that goes to it, and so I'm wondering if this is a packer shortcut, because it's a little lower than Mulkey Pass. So I guess it would save elevation gain. Obviously it's easy travel, but it's not on the map. Anyway, kind of cool. So I just left Mulkey Pass. I probably should have included a video, but whatever. It's just right there. It looks like this. And now I'm just walking, I think along the PCT actually, to Trail Pass, which is very close, just on the other side of this bump. And then from there, I'll go up to Trail Peak. All right, so here's Mulkey Meadows from, I think, the PCT. In the very back center, Kern Point, right between the poles. Let's go with that. Kern Peak. And then here is Trail Peak. So Trail Pass should just be right around this corner. Then I'll just walk up this. I think this might be a false summit, but it's somewhere around there. All right, this is Trail Pass, and I did verify this is the PCT, not just because of the sign, but because of the map. So Trail Peak is right up there in the background, totally not visible. There's, you can see the man with no name, Manco. Forgot his other name. Blondie has been here. Anyway, yeah, so now it's time to go up, and it's about 1,000 feet of gain, I think, from here. All right, I think this is the summit of Trail Peak, just behind, maybe there, I'm not quite sure, but I'm close. Just another view of Langley. Can't stop admiring the views. This is awesome. I've never really seen it from the side. I have a chance to, I'm always, walking along there. I've never actually really seen Langley from a distance. I mean, well, I've seen it from a really big distance, but this is pretty cool. So I think I'll go there, eat a little bit, just enjoy the day. All right, this is the summit of Trail Peak. I've got a really super cool view up here. So that's where I started the day. out in these unnamed peaks. I think I went there. Well, I went there, there, and then there. And then just came along here to here. This is Mua. Alancha again, right there, the center, the big one. Current Peak out there. This is Mulkey, I think Mulkey Meadow. There's the fire I thought didn't exist. I guess it still does. So, gosh, I can't remember which one of these. One of these is like Red Point. That's about, I'm not allowed to go that far. It's a bit of a bummer. They don't let us start discretion, but whatever. Anyway, the wind probably screwed that up. So I'm going to go down here. This is Poison Meadow. And then Smatko Peak is like right here, I think. And then there's Cirque and Langley. Then I'll just come down the pass through the meadow, pick up the road, and walk to my car, which is parked just down there somewhere. Oh, also, I forgot my lunch. That was kind of a bummer. Well, I've got way too much water and no food. I made it to Smatko Peak. The wind is starting to pick up a bit. I'm trying to get sheltered. Anyway, this stuff I've been seeing all day. There's the register. You can see. You can't see it. The lid fell into the crack next to the where the register is. According, at least that's what the register itself said. So I was able to dig out the cap with the trekking pole. It's been capless for about a year. I have no idea if I can protect this from the wind. Anyway, time to go to the well. There. It's kind of cold, I have to admit. Oh, that wind was killer. I'm glad I brought mittens. I have mittens and glove liners because the mittens aren't that warm, but they block the wind. Anyway, so this is Cottonwood Pass. Not too far away. It's about 3:40. So I'm probably not going to beat sunset back to my car, but it's all good. So I'll just take that right down the canyon. And my car's over there somewhere, I think. Yeah, near there. All right, time to get this done. Another view of Horseshoe Meadow. God, there we go, sky. From just near whatever the pass is. Oh, that's really sad. Anyway, I have to walk down these switchbacks. I'm back just in an R1 and I'm pretty warm. It was really windy on the other side of the pass. Anyway, I'm going to head down there, and it seems like I'm probably the only person in this entire drainage. It's so cool. I feel like I own Horseshoe Meadow.